Today we're going to be making Blossom, is what we named her. Thank you for all your help on naming Blossom this morning and yesterday and the day before. This is what she looks like. She's really a cute little owl, and we're going to make her today, and I'll be right back to tell you what we're going to use to make her. So what we're going to do this week is give you a pattern for her. Because she has so many different pieces, different shapes, it would be kind of impossible to tell you how to cut them. So I have a pattern here that will be sent out if you contact me at the World of Colors Management at gmail.com. We'll send you a copy of this pattern, no charge. Now, the pieces that we're going to use, we have the front piece for her here. You can see that. And I've got that in a floral fleece. And then we have the back piece, which I have in a large check or a plaid. And then we're going to use 2 orange sunflowers, 2 yellow sunflowers. Then we have 4 wings, 2 of each of the colors of the wings. 2 of each. And then we have 4 feet. This is all be on the pattern. A little beak piece. Then I've got these clips out here because these are from Dollar Tree, and these are really handy when you're doing one like we're doing today. And I'll show you how, excuse me, how I'm going to use them in this video. And then we're going to use some fiberfill. I made a little bow up for in the paper ribbon that you can get on Amazon. Comes in lots of different colors, all in one package for a real good price on Amazon. And we're going to use some of these poly pellets and our glue gun, our glue sticks, and that should be all we're going to need. So I'll be right back and we'll get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is take the front and the back and glue them together. So we want to take the right sides, the darker part of the fabric, one side's darker and one side's lighter. We're going to put the darker sides together. And let me take these off. So we'll put the darker sides together like that. Line it up real good. And then we're going to leave the top of this open. We're not going to glue this top part here where the ears are. We're going to use that part to stuff the stuff down into it. So we need that to be left open. So we'll start gluing right here and work our way around. You just want to come in about 1/4 inch. All the way up to the top of the ear there. And drop that back down. And I'm going to do that all the way around to this other ear here and leave this open. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're ready. We're going to turn it right side out. There we go. Now we want to take those poly pellets and put those in the bottom. Just pour those right in the top there. I was going to make a mess there. Okay, we got those in the bottom, and then we want to take and put our polyfill in the rest all the way up. Okay, I think one more piece. I'm kind of pushing it over towards those ears. We're going to close it up. Yeah, that'll be good. Now, what we want to do is we're going to glue this shut. And what we're going to use is these little clips I told you about from Dollar Tree. I think it's 6 in a package that you get those. So we're just going to slowly glue this shut. And use the little clips to hold it right in place, like that. Just putting the glue right in there like that. And then closing it up like that. And put your clip on there. Closed up like that. I'm gonna take a break right here and grab myself another clip because I've got one more spot, and I'll be right back with you. So we've got the top. I took the clips off and it's all done. So what we're gonna do next is the feet. So you want to take 2 of the feet like that, and we're not gonna turn these inside out or anything. We're gonna one thing you want to do is make sure your fuzzy side's on the outside. There's a fuzzier side on this fleece, and then just go around and put your glue all around the edge. Try to stay in a little bit because we don't want it to ooze out. I need some more glue. And just all the way around like that. And leave this the end of it open so we can put a little stuffing in there. So we're gonna leave that end part open. Just sandwich that right down on there. I'll let that set up a minute. So I've got this all glued together, and we're gonna keep it this way. We're not turning it inside out. And we're gonna put a little bit of the polyester fiber fill inside. So See if you can get that in there. I use a end of a pen for spots like that. Not too much, just to give it a little shape. That's good right there. I have a little piece right here that didn't glue, so I'm gonna have to go and put a little more glue in there. And while I'm waiting for that to set up, let that set up. This is what we do on the end here. Now we've got enough stuffing in there, so we don't need to put anything more. It's gonna have a nice shape to it. And we'll just close that up. Put some glue on here. And we'll close it up. Now I've got the other foot already done, and as soon as these set up, we'll put them on. So I've got them sitting in place right here. There's kind of a distance between, if you look at the first one, the feet. They're not right beside each other. And you want to just put them where you want them, and then lean back your body. Put your glue in there. And then set it back down on them. And I'll apply a little bit of pressure and we'll be right back with you. So both her feet are on. And the next thing I want to do is do her wings. And so take out 2 of the wings, 1 of each fabric, and put the right sides together. And then we just want to glue both sides and leave the end open. We will be turning this one the right side out, so we need that end open. So just start gluing. And go all the way up the side and then all the way up this side. Leave this part open. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think it's ready to turn them inside out, right side back out again. So I'm just gonna stick my finger in there and try to get this point down like that. I've got a hold of that point there. Bringing it back out. And I usually use my pen to make sure I've got the point out good, like that. And then we can put some polyester fiberfill in there. one more piece. I think one more piece. Okay, so we'll glue that shut. And while that's setting up over here, I've got the other wing already done. So we're gonna glue that on with this side out and the floral side in. And I want to take it to about here. It's about 3 inches from the tip of the ear to where we're gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue it right there. I'm gonna let that set up, then I'll do the other side and I'll be right back with you. So I'm ready to put the little bow on. This is just paper ribbon from Amazon. You can get like, it comes 7 or 8 different colors in a package for maybe $7.99 or something like that. We're gonna put it right here on her. Right down like that. And while that's setting up, I'm gonna get ready to do the eyes and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've got the orange sunflower sitting in place. Is how you want to place them is the brown middle of the flower should be about the top of it should be about the same height as the top of the wing. And then the same over here, same come across the same tops. And then they want to be about 1 inch apart, like that. About 1 inch apart. So once you have them in place like that, it'll help you a lot getting them glued on. Just lay them like that in place. And I'm going to take this one off because I want to show you that once you pull these off the flowers, they're going to have this little stem thing on your, whatever you call that, a calyx, maybe. Take that off of there, and then we'll put it back where we're gonna make sure we're gonna go in the right place again. About 1 inch apart. We'll put the glue on there. About 1 inch apart. And then we'll do the other one. And let's let them set up. So this is what we do next. We want to take and cut the petals of the orange flower about 1/3 of an inch, I'd say, all the way around. We're going to take these orange petals off and just leave 1/3 of an inch on here. On both flowers all the way around. You see what I'm doing? I'm just leaving this much all the way around. Now I'll let you do yours and I'll finish mine. I'm going to do both eyes and I'll be back. So this is what it should look like when you're done. You just kind of outlining his eyes with the orange. The little bit of the height of the orange. So we're going to outline his eyes like that. And then you're going to take the yellow sunflower and we're going to take it apart. It does come apart. There it goes. The yellow sunflower comes apart like that. We don't need these pieces. We're going to take 2 of the pieces. I've got another one pulled apart here. We just need 2 pieces. I like those 2 pieces the best. Is what we're going to do is we're going to take them and fold them in half. And we're going to cut most of the center out. All but maybe 1/4 of an inch of the center. And it might not stay all one circle, and that's okay. Like that. So you got that center cut out. And we're gonna take it and I am gonna cut this. Be easier to show you. Cut that in half like that. And then we're going to take it and we're going to put it around the back of the orange that we have here. We're going to put it around the back like that and glue it on both of the eyes. We're going to put this other piece that I cut off up here and we're going to glue it so they meet. So you just want to put your glue in there. You can put your glue in the back too. And glue them all the way around. And I'll do mine and I'll be right back with you. So we've got the eyes all finished. She's all done except for she needs her beak. So let's get the beak made. And then I have a couple more things I got to tell you about her. So let's take the beak and you just want to kind of fold it in half. You're just kind of wrapping it around really. It's kind of hard to explain this. You want to have a point on it like that. So just glue it when you get it like that. So glue that down like that. I've got this one finished. I'm going to glue that down like that, and then I'm going to put some polyester fiber fill inside of it. Now it's kind of long, so we're gonna cut it off to the length that we want. And this is about the length that I came up with, which is a little over an inch. So we'll cut that off. I'm going to glue that down a little bit more. So then we want to take it and glue it between the flowers. You can hardly see it. We'll get it between the flowers here, like that. And I'll let that set up, and then I have a couple important more things to say to you. I'll be right back. Okay, so the nose is on. I did trim it up a little bit more, maybe 1/3 of an inch. It was too long. So account for that when you make your nose. I want to ask you a question. I had a thought to put a little heart of the opposite fabric on the front right here. So she had a little heart. Blossom has a heart. But I couldn't decide whether she looked better with the heart or without the heart, or if that would be a good gift idea for her to have a little heart on her or not. So what do you think? Should I add the heart? Let me know in your comments, and I'll tell you next week what we ended up doing. And then I wanted to tell you also about the pattern that we will send back to you if you ask for it by the Colors World. Let me have the address right. The World of Colors Management at gmail.com. We'll send these right back to you so you can print them out on your end. But I wanted to tell you about them. We couldn't fit the body on a sheet of paper. We couldn't fit it on there. So this is the best that we could do. And then I added some more shots of it so you could, like, here's the tops of the ears. So you could put it together yourself. So that if it comes, it will come that way. You'll know what's going on. So if you like this video, make sure to like. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.